Texas versus Ohio State, a rematch of that Cotton Bowl semifinal playoff collision when the Buckeyes survive. Both replacing a lot of stars from those teams. Both expect to contend for a championship this season. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on last year's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Crumbstreet. Let's get this thing underway. The Buckeyes will kick this away to start us off. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So Texas's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Oh, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That one takes it across the 30-yard line. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Dropping back, it's Manning. Can't hold on. On a punt now for the first time today. No fair catch. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Buckeyes offense out there for their first possession. And each offense features a star tight end. What an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch 2 tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Breaks into the clear. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Texas and Ohio State, the last time a part of college football history, of course, that classic collision in the Cotton Bowl. Jack Sawyer with the strip sack and scoop and score. The decisive play in an unforgettable football game.
Yeah, one of those big games that you can remember, maybe 2 or 3 plays being the difference in the game. You mentioned a play by Jack Sawyer, of course, at the end of the first half. The screen pass to Trevion Henderson that looked like Ohio State was just trying to not turn the ball over. High percentage throw, ends up going for a touchdown. So the Buckeyes made the plays when they had to be able to get out of there with a win. And anytime you put these two teams on the field together, a ton of NFL talent and athletic ability. Let's see how this one plays out.
They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Catch made on the right side. Completion nets about 9 yards. Not enough for the first, and it's 4th down. The Longhorns will have to kick this away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Looks like he's going to run it. Inside the 45. Football comes out. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
Chris, anytime a quarterback starts to take off and scramble, the defense is alert to try to get to him and dislodge that football. He gets some positive yards, but he doesn't take care of the ball and secure it, and they're able to knock it away.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Now coming off a 3 and out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, hold them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. Longhorns will line up to boot it away. Ball rolls dead, and the coverage team downs it right there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. Are you kidding me? That's how you flip the field in your favor. That's for the brand. What an absolute bomb, and they pinned him inside the 5-yard line.
All right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this? And here he goes. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche.
Who's in the clear? Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. No pin and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll try a pass here. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. Second down after that previous play. Throwing off play action. Short throw complete to the tight end. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Buckeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Scanning the field, it's Sayin. Snags the quick throw. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to throw it on first down. Makes the grab, a chance to score. One low scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial. Coming up. And they hand it off to the back. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. They were backed up to start the drive with some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Coverage team flying downfield, not much gained on that return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. And looking to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Washington. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get...
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. The player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they check him out. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. Ball fielded near the 35. And the returner is brought down to wrap up the first quarter of play. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Keeping it on the ground here. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Looking deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
I like the idea of putting the ball up in the air to give your receiver a chance to high point the ball. But on that one, you better be careful. He's lucky he didn't throw a pick.
The Buckeyes will send the punt team onto the field. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Dropping back, it's Manning. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 30. The shotgun running play call. They've got him down out near the 40.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Makes a quick catch. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. The Longhorns are looking to keep this drive going. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. Offense moving to a bunch formation. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking right, this one caught. He stopped, but he gets a first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient.
The pass rush gets home.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
On the run, it's Baxter. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Takes the handoff, runs it off left tackle. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Back to throw. It's Saying. On the run, he's looking deep. And this one is dropped. My goodness, he was wide open. Would have been a huge gain. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? So it's incomplete. Pass caught, but they rule him out of bounds. Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Coverage team able to bring him down. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Boy, just a beautiful hole here opened up by this offensive line. And, Chris, the more I watch this Texas running back, the more I'm starting to really appreciate things like his vision and instincts as a ball carrier. You know he's got that combination of power and speed. But you start to watch him run this football, you can see why defensive coordinators around the country are very nervous when they have to go up against him.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. The Longhorns with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Second down after that short completion. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. Looking to pass. It's Manning. He's got it near the end zone. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5.
False start on offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And this big crowd doing everything possible. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
That's a good job by this offense getting positive yards here on this 3rd and goal, but now they're facing 4th and goal. Big decision on whether or not to settle for the field goal, at least get some points, or roll the dice and try to get this ball into the end zone on 4th down.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Receiver in motion now. Here comes the handoff. 1st down, looking for more now. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. 1st down and 10. Looking downfield. It's Sayan. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Toss play to the outside. Stop for no gain. That'll be the final play of the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem. I don't think this defense has the solution.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. First play of the second half is a handoff.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance in a really nice gain.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Will the defense play coverage or blitz? Handoff from the shotgun. Breaks free. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the 1st down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
He finds some space. Jukes to get past a man. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
Oh, the defense lost the edge of the defense. Good job of going with that touch pass, kind of a jet sweep to get out on the perimeter and let this receiver show what he can do with that kind of speed.
They'll hand it off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Trying to find some room. It's Peoples. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. So here we go. 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Trying to force a field goal attempt. Scanning the field. It's Sayan. Looking to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete. But the defender a little too aggressive here. That should result in a 1st down. On the offense. Bailed out by the pass interference call. That could be a crucial moment here in today's game. The penalty backs the defense up even more. Now 1st and goal from the 1. Quarterback keeps the football. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field. He hands it off from the gun. Stopped after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The short completion of the tight end. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He stopped him at the 49, but that'll be a first down. Longhorns looking to keep this drive rolling. To the air, it's Manning. Gets made on the left side.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
It's a quick grab. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds. The offensive line will have to regroup. The sack at 2nd and 13. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on. Gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice gain.
And they pick up the first on the ground. That gain moves the ball to the 17. First down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, Texas. They connect for 6. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas, 7.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Catch made in space. Look out. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Boy, what a big-time... by this wide receivers. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I'd like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
For his big tight end. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, he's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And here's the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. Well, and they can't down it there. It bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Sticking with the running game. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Well, Kurt, Ohio State has the lead here after one. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And that will pick up a 1st down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the 1st down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a 2-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
The Longhorns keep the football on the move. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. It's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
They make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up 1st down yardage. Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Goes to his right side there for the completion. That's a nice play. It'll set him up 1st down now at the 12.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
They're going to run it. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Touchdown, Longhorns. Great catch when they desperately needed it. So here we go, 4th quarter, cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. But it's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than... He went backwards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away.
Now, 4th down.
See if he can make a play on this return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. We'll hand it off.
The defense and the run fits on that play.
Now it's 2nd down here. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the 4th quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to give upfield in the pass rush. Give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Incomplete as good as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. Longhorns will line up to kick it away. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. Ball lands right at the 1-yard line and bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Breaks an open space. Gets the first and still running. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. That's an important 1st down on that running play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And here comes a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Ohio State. Way too much speed in that play. How important is that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the 2nd half.
It's a great job with this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the 2nd half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. To throw, it's Manning. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. Running back has it on a screen now. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Baxter. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on 1st down. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw again. The pass rush closing in. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
Well, the quarterback was noticeably hurried on that play. Great pass rushes don't have to get to the quarterback to affect the play. That was a great example of it there.
And it's incomplete again. 4 count coming up.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Quick throw over the middle. He's got it. Enough for a first down. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now. Back to pass. It's Manning. Makes the catch. Can he get in? The defense makes the stop at the 3. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
They're set now to try the PAT. And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And he safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position, they were dialed in and pounced on the football.
A quick throw out left, complete. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Pre-snap motion from the offense. The receiver's got it on a jet sweep.
Really like the timeliness call by the offense to pull out the jet sweep, and they got some positive yards. Unfortunately, came up a little bit short on the first down.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. They're looking to set up the screen pass here. Good job by the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Buckeyes will bring their punt team on the field now. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. That's right near the goal line. Perfect execution. We've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to walk through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
The pocket breaking down, extending the play now. Slides down to avoid the tackle. It's been a rough game for this offensive line, allowing 4 sacks and now flagged on the holding call. They come to the line in victory formation, looking to run out the clock and secure the W. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. You can't really expect to Kirk one of the best matchups of the season. In the end, number 1 goes down in a tough battle.
Well, Chris, you and I call these games a lot, and there's always such anticipation, but it's not often that they live up to the hype. You think about the last 5 to 10 years, we've called a bunch of them. This was a great one. I'm just glad we had the pleasure of covering it.